Seeing a need to educate students about the choices they make regarding nutrition, a 6-week unit studying the topic was planned by the English department at Rochester Early College International High School. All scholars, regardless of grade or ability level, worked on the unit, which was differentiated to meet the needs of individual learners. The general concept for the unit included scholars' investigation into issues regarding nutrition, with an emphasis on how eating choices affect our quality of life in the short and long term. Additionally, scholars were expected to apply what they learned in order to plan and participate in our Family Nutrition Conference. The unit was divided into 4 main parts: investigation and building background knowledge about nutrition, a letter writing campaign, research papers, and the Nutrition Conference. 2 enduring understandings for the unit were that what we eat has a direct impact on our quality of life and that we have the right to information that will help us make healthy choices when it comes to the foods we eat.
In class, scholars participated in workstations that granted hands-on, authentic experiences with informational texts. They collected nutrition labels, then learned from reading them and sorting them into healthy and unhealthy categories. This learning continued with counting calories and calculating sugar intake. Scholars had to examine and analyze their diets. How much are we drinking? How much are we eating? They learned the differences between natural sugars, processed, refined, and hidden sugars. They then converted grams of sugar to teaspoons, counted servings, and reflected on guidelines for teens in comparison with their own habits.
After gaining some background knowledge, students began generating many questions. A great deal of them had to do with foods served in schools. Many others began taking a more vested interest in the immediate health and wellness of themselves and their loved ones. We organized a letter writing campaign in which students determined a goal they would like to accomplish and then chose a recipient for their letters. Goals were primarily focused on informing others and promoting change.
Upon completing a 3-week investigation of issues regarding nutrition, our scholars compiled a variety of topics and questions to pursue for further research. First, each scholar developed a researchable question on a topic of interest, ranging from the extent to which the Food and Drug Administration's dietary guidelines are followed in public school cafeterias to the effects of consuming mechanically processed meat on the human body. To begin, scholars researched academic sources and gathered evidence to support research questions. Then, scholars created note cards with citation information and a concise literature review. Next, scholars used their findings to develop a detailed and logical outline in preparation for writing the research paper. Finally, we devoted a week of class to the writing and revising process. As a culmination to the 6-week nutrition unit, our scholars planned and presented a family nutrition conference night to showcase their learning. In preparation for the event, each scholar was assigned a task that may have involved inviting local organizations and district officials, or creating a display of work, presenting information at the conference, or serving nutritious snacks to our guests. Overall, the event was authentic, challenging, and engaging, which enabled us to capture student interest in a purposeful way. Tonight's Family Nutrition Conference is a culminating event that we've been preparing for 6 weeks now. Our scholars have investigated issues in regards to nutrition. They've completed a research paper, an extensive research paper that you might have seen displayed on the wall over there. They also completed a letter campaign to take action somehow in the community to affect positive change for the learning that they've gained. And ultimately, as a celebration, this is a showcase of all of the hard work and effort put in through our entire staff and families and community.
I'm very happy to have so many people enjoy our nutrition conference here at Rochester Early College International High School. The scholars have done a great job learning about what they're eating and whether it's healthy or not, and how they can best eat nutritionally to enhance their academic success. In addition, they have also written papers, so they're becoming college ready and being cognizant of all the things that are important moving forward.
A big push in the district this year and over the past couple of years has really been about healthy mind, healthy body. So it's really wonderful to see early college taking on this task. And what I really love is that the English department integrated health and nutrition into their curriculum. So kudos to all of you and to your wonderful students here. Thank you so much.
I think what people are most amazed with is looking at what's really in the food that they eat. Like sitting in front of me here is the double quarter pounder with cheese, and it has all the fat that's in it. They're amazed. This bottle of Coke has all of that sugar in it. What we're trying to do is get people to see what's in the food you eat, but then make your plate according to the new My Plate icon, with half of it being fruits and vegetables.
It's important to come to any event that your child is involved in, and just to support them with your attendance, if nothing else. But learning about nutrition is very important, not only for the children, but for adults as well. It's teaching them at an early age about diseases that they can get based on the foods that they eat as young people. They think that supersizing and McDonald's and Burger King and all of those fast foods, while they're fast and easy, they can help lead to a lot of the problems that they might encounter as adults. So I know I've learned a little bit from what Leon has told me about, as far as just learning what kind of foods are like trans fats, and then the good fats and the bad fats. So it's just important, not as to just them as children, but to help them learn how to eat as adults when it really starts, when the diseases really start to kick in. So
something that we really wanted the scholars to take away from this project was to understand how their choices as far as nutrition affect their overall quality of life now as well as in the future. And they really have had to take ownership of the work in this project, and I think that their excitement and enthusiasm has really grown, and their awareness has also really grown. And they're a lot more aware of the kinds of foods that they're eating, and they're talking about it more, and their enthusiasm, I think, for tonight is just evident in their presentation. So.
Well, basically, this table is basically about, providing nutrition to everybody who has come up here. And we want to just prove to you that this food is amazing, it's very healthy, and it's really better than unhealthy foods such as chips, potato chips, soda, and all types of unhealthy foods.
Well, basically our table is about asking a scholar. So what you do is you ask us a question and we'll respond. Like our most popular topic was eating out, and basically what we said was that eating out isn't necessarily always bad for you. It just depends on what you eat and the calories and your serving size.
This is called the wheel of fitness, and whatever the person does, or whatever they spin on, they gotta do. For example. You have to stand on one foot for 7 seconds.
Great.
All right. And then she gets a hat.
Thank you, darling.
No problem.
This is to get everybody's feedback about this whole thing. It's about what they were surprised about, what they enjoyed, and what they learned.